Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we take interesting ideas and really try to boil them down for you.
Yeah, get straight to the core insights.
Exactly. Quick understanding, no overload. Today, we're journeying deep into something fundamental. Personal vibration. Energy, how it affects, well, everything in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Our mission, really, is to pull out practical insights for spiritual growth, especially drawing from Sheikh Nurjan Mirmadi's teachings.
Right.
So if you connect with that kind of new age spiritual view and you're looking for ways to, understand and lift your energy, this is definitely for you.
Yeah. It's about your soul's frequency, how you resonate. That state shapes your reality.
So Sheikh Nurjan's approach, it's very much about simple, practical understanding, isn't it? Things that really resonate deep down.
Absolutely. Cutting through complexity. It's focused on, unity, love, that shared energetic space. The source material, it has traditional openings, but it moves quickly to this very universal message.
Which is perfect for what we do here. We want to give you those aha moments, that practical grasp, keep it conversational.
Definitely.
Make sure you walk away with something you can actually use. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
All right, so Sheikh Nurjan Mirmadi goes right to the heart of it. He says our life's purpose, the core theme, is improving our energy, our resonance.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses this phrase, the quality of the sound in which we are vibrating from our core, our heart, our soul. Makes you stop and think, right?
It really does.
Are my daily choices, my actions, pulling my vibration down? Or am I working consciously to bring it up?
And it's fascinating how he talks about vibration being the highest resonance of who we are, our soul's essence.
Right.
And he explains that as this vibration goes up, it just naturally simplifies things. Those deeper spiritual ideas, they become clearer.
Ah, okay. So higher vibration, clearer understanding.
Exactly. It's like the foundation. All spiritual paths, all practices, he suggests, they're fundamentally aiming to raise this vibration. It's not just thinking about it.
It's shifting your state.
Precisely. Shifting that energetic state.
And I love that point you mentioned earlier, that this simplified understanding isn't dumbed down.
Yeah.
He says it comes from the highest levels of reality.
Yeah.
It's less about rigid rules
Yeah.
or getting every detail perfect.
Right. It's about the feeling, the energy, that authentic connection, being in that flow,
That higher resonance, not just ticking boxes. The inner experience is key.
Exactly. What's happening inside.
Okay, so now, this is where it gets really interesting for daily life.
Mm-hmm.
The benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Sheikh Nurjan Mirmadi talks about tangible, really beautiful results of raising your vibration, like feeling this immense love growing within our heart.
Yeah.
And your spiritual practices, whatever they are for you, they become more vibrant, more alive.
Less like a chore, more like a connection.
Yes, exactly.
And he makes this really key distinction. It's about the vibration of the practice, not just the dogma of the practice.
Okay, say more about that.
Well, he's saying the real focus should be that ocean of love and energy you connect with, not getting hung up on, doing every single step perfectly.
Right.
He literally says the exactness is not the issue. What matters is that heartfelt connection, the sincere effort.
Sincerity.
Yeah. That's what lets the love grow inside. It nourishes you. It's the spirit, not just the letter of the law, so to speak.
That makes so much sense. And then he connects it even further. High vibration and good character.
Ah, yes. Crucial link.
He presents it like a feedback loop almost. With that good vibration comes good character. But then good character actually multiplies the vibration.
It's a virtuous cycle. One feeds the other, builds on itself.
So how does that multiplication work?
He calls it blessings, like a spiritual abundance.
Okay.
He explains that when we're vibrating at a high resonance and we're actively working on purifying ourselves, inside and out, Allah Almighty dresses the servants with immense blessings. And these blessings, they boost that positive energy even more. They amplify the high vibration.
Wow. So it's like the universe or the divine responds and enhances that state.
That's the idea. More goodness, more ease, more growth flows back to you.
Okay, so bringing this back down to earth. Sheikh Nurjan Mirmadi says life is this constant battle of trying to elevate my vibration.
Yeah, it's ongoing.
It's not like you reach a level and just stay there.
Yeah.
He's clear there are forces actively trying to pull our energy down.
Right. He identifies these opposing forces. He uses terms like evilness, Satan, a man system of deceit. Their whole purpose, he says, is to bring the vibration down.
And that doesn't have to be some big dramatic thing.
Not necessarily. It can be internal stuff cultural pressures, systems that just subtly drag us down energetically. He gives that really relatable example.
The radio one.
Yeah. If you turn on the radio is a song that's meant to lower your vibration, to bring your thought process down, to bring the level of which your heart is beating down.
That's powerful. It shows how everyday things can impact us. News cycles, social media.
Exactly. Those subtle influences that chip away without us maybe even noticing.
So with all these influences, all these pushes and pulls, he offers this incredibly simple check-in.
The ultimate barometer.
Just ask yourself, am I going down or am I going up?
Mm-hmm.
He says the real measure of any path, any practice, isn't about following rules perfectly. Mm-hmm. It's, are you vibrating higher, feeling more in tune with divine love and mercy and compassion?
All right.
Or are you vibrating lower, which shows up as arguing, finding separation, differences, exposed bad character? Everything becomes about negativity.
Yeah. Badness and bad character. It's an internal state with external signs, your best feedback.
It really cuts through the noise, doesn't it?
Totally. It puts the focus squarely on your inner experience and its results. Love, unity, compassion, good signs.
Anger, division, judgment.
That's a signal. Your vibration's dropping. Time to reassess, adjust your approach for awareness.
Makes you take responsibility for your own energy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk practicals. How do we actually do this? How do we integrate this and consciously choose to raise our vibration day to day?
Well, he definitely highlights specific practices. Things like divine remembrance, meditation, conscious tools.
Intentional inputs.
Exactly. But then he makes this fascinating contrast. He says almost everything else in my life is its own meditation.
Like what?
Like my work is a meditation, the TV is a meditation, your job is a meditation.
Huh, how so?
He's saying these things aren't necessarily bad in themselves, but they often meditate you towards the material world. They train your focus, your energy towards worldly things, external stuff, lower frequencies.
Without us even realizing it.
Right. We don't think of watching TV as meditating, but it's absolutely shaping our state of being, our vibration.
That really puts the power back in our hands, though. It highlights the choice. Sheikh Nurjan talks about needing to break away from that.
Yeah.
To consciously say, okay, I'm going to try to connect with a higher source, with the heavenly reality.
Yeah.
And then actively feed my soul with good deeds and good actions and good characteristics.
Yeah.
It's about being intentional.
Absolutely. Choosing uplifting things over divisive ones. Choosing kindness. Choosing moments of quiet reflection. It's a deliberate shift.
Reorienting your focus.
That's pretty much the nutshell, as he might say. What we're aiming for in life through our practices.
Right.
And he stresses that being part of uplifting communities, actively spreading the good word, which really means sharing love, kindness, positive energy that directly helps you.
It boosts your own resonance.
Exactly. It contributes to your self-improvement, your higher vibration. And when we align like that, it leads to those immense oceans of love that Allah Almighty will dress upon the servants with good character and good actions.
So it's a whole ecosystem of raising vibration. Inner work, outer actions, community.
It's holistic. Every part of your life becomes an opportunity to elevate yourself and, in turn, receive those blessings.
Okay, so wrapping this up, that core insight feels incredibly grounding.
Yeah, it's simple but deep.
The clearest sign of your spiritual state isn't complexity. Is your vibration leading you towards love and unity.
Or towards argument and separation. It's that internal feeling manifesting outwards as good character compassion.
Really makes you think. What stands out to you listening now when you consider your own daily energy, the influences around you? How does this idea of consciously choosing to elevate your vibration sit with your own spiritual path? Does it resonate?
Good questions to reflect on.
And maybe one final thought to just mull over. If Sheikh Nurjan is right, that unseen negative energies are around, and even normal daily stuff can meditate us towards the material.
Yeah.
Then maybe just consciously observing where your attention and energy actually go each day. Maybe that's the most powerful, consistent way to raise your vibration.
Becoming aware. Being the curator of your own state.
Exactly. Being the conscious curator of your energy.
Powerful stuff.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Keep exploring these ideas, keep observing your energy, and keep vibrating higher.